In this video, I'll be showing you how you can set up a consultant copilot to help you answer all of those questions that you have around Dynamics 365 and Power Platform applications and technology. Okay, so if you're a Dynamics 365 or Power Platform consultant, then no doubt you're always looking up information on Microsoft Learn. And what I wanted to have a look at today was how can we use Microsoft Copilot Studio to build a copilot that directly queries Learn using natural language. So this is what we're going to look at. So if you go to Microsoft Copilot Studio, come to this website. If we go try for free, and then here we can sign up for a trial. If you've already got an account, you can just get started. Okay, great. So here we are in Copilot Studio. So let's see how quickly we can set up a consultant copilot. Okay, so in here, taking the website, I'm going to take the whole training URL. I'm going to populate that in there. Okay, so let's give it learn.microsoft.com/training and let's click it's fine. Okay, looks good. So let's ask it a question. So here we get your bot is provisioned. Here I get the test copilot. Hello, I'm a consultant, a virtual assistant. That's no problem. That's great. Here's some extra information on the right-hand side. We don't need to worry about that. Let's give it a go. So tell me about the different options I have in D365 customer service for routing. So here we get back 3 different types: unified routing, skill-based routing, and entity record routing. And then here it tells you what the references are. So Microsoft Learn, unified routing, distributed work, and that is pretty awesome. Now I can click into that and see what the bot's actually doing, but I don't really need to do that, to be honest. Now, as a consultant, I don't really need to do anything else with this. This is just working as I want. I could ask more questions about it. For example, I like the idea of unified routing. Let's ask it how to set up unified routing step by step. And here I get a response. Let's see what this says. To set up unified routing in Dynamics 365 customer service, you can follow these steps. Start by accessing the Get Started with Unified Routing for Dynamics 365 module Learn. Okay, so that's useful. It's given me more information out of Microsoft Learn and some of the different learning modules and paths. So when I hover over this one, we can see it's the Get Started with Unified Routing module, Route Distribute Work module, and Unified Routing Distributed Work. Let's see if it can give me the actual steps I need to perform in Dynamics 365 customer service. If you're enjoying this video and you're learning something new, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. So here I'm just trying to use some better prompts within Copilot to try and get that information that I'm looking for, and that's why I've said explain step by step. I actually recorded another video around prompt design, so check out this video here once you've finished this one. And now you can see we get some more information around the steps. So to set up unified routing in Dynamics 365 customer service, using the customer service admin app, you can follow these steps. So now I can actually have that open on a different screen, and I can just follow this through. Navigate to UEFI routing settings, configure the basic routing rules. Brilliant. So I can actually work through all of that. So it's really saved me a lot of time to just cut through all that information and have it presented back to me. So I can now just click through those steps and have that set up in Dynamics really quickly. You don't need to have a look or worry about what's going on here. This is just showing you the flow that's executing once I basically submit my question to Copilot here. So you don't need to worry too much about that. But that is a really fantastic tool. And I think for any busy consultant who's trying to learn every different aspect of the platform and all of the different applications, it can be really cumbersome and time consuming to do a Google search, find the right information, cut through the different articles that are out there. And Microsoft Learn is such a rich source of information these days and has everything you really need about Dynamics and Power Platform, that, you know, doing this is going to be the quickest way to getting there. So that is a really helpful thing that you can look at. And obviously, it just gives you a sense of how you can play around with copilots, how they can be used, how they can be built, how you can customize them, build your own. So again, I can ask it questions about Power Automate as well. So should use a model-driven app instead of a Canvas app. So we're going to get information back around Power Apps as well, because I've just pointed it at the whole Learn site. What you could do is create a more consolidated and focused bot around D365 customer service or Sales Hub or Field Service, for example. But equally, if you want to broaden out the searches you're doing and cover everything in Power Platform and business applications, then going to Learn will allow you to do that. We can also say model-driven app with Power BI. Something that I'm often having to look at and needing to do. And it's going to bring back that information. Something else. Azure Communication Services. Customer Services app. So if you're working through a proposal and you've got questions and you need to find out, can I achieve this functionality in this app? Can I have this integration? How's it going to be achieved? Then having a Copilot set up like this and being able to query it is going to be so valuable to you and really cut down on the amount of time that you need to go through, find that information, and then you can present it back. Obviously, it's AI, so make sure you do validate the results you get back, but I do think you're going to find this an incredibly useful tool. So have a look at it. It's a great way to test out Copilot. It's a great way to use the Learn resources and bringing both of those together to ultimately help you with a Copilot for your consulting needs. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more learning content on Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. See you next time.